Do you know the code?
Pace University has an academic integrity code. The code was developed by students and faculty together and emphasizes PACE's commitment to academic honesty. At PACE, we value a culture that emphasizes academic integrity, ethical behavior, and responsible conduct, and the code supports just that.
Our classrooms are better places to learn when we know our work is being judged fairly and we won't be at a disadvantage because of somebody else's dishonesty.
The code educates you about what constitutes academic misconduct. It discourages cheating and plagiarism, and it creates a fair process for handling cases.
All members of the university community, students, faculty, and staff, are required to uphold the highest standard of academic integrity.
The code applies to undergraduate and graduate students on both the New York City and Pleasantville campuses. All students are expected to be familiar with the code and to abide by its policies, procedures, and sanctions.
Individual schools and programs may have additional standards of academic integrity. It's your responsibility to become familiar with these policies of your school and program.
The information in the code includes actions that are considered violations of academic integrity, what happens when a student is accused of violating the code, the sanctions that can be imposed when a student violates the code, and the process for reporting and documenting cases of academic misconduct.
It's important for students at PACE to understand that there are many different kinds of academic misconduct, beyond just cheating on tests and plagiarism. To clarify what are violations, the code includes examples and definitions of various types of academic misconduct. As a PACE student, you're responsible for understanding these, so make sure you know the code.
When a student is charged with academic misconduct, there are two ways it can be handled. The student and the professor can work together to resolve the dispute, or the case can go to the Academic Conduct Committee.
Most cases will be resolved directly between the student and the professor. The professor will speak to the student about what they observed and propose sanctions. The student will have time to consult with anyone they'd like and respond. If the student doesn't accept the proposed resolution and they can't come to an agreement, then the case can go to the Academic Conduct Committee.
Each campus has its own committee made up of both faculty and student members. The student members are elected by our student government associations. Committee hearings are confidential and closed to the public.
The committee will make a decision and report its findings and recommended sanctions to the Provost's office.
The code explains in detail what happens if there's an accusation of academic misconduct and how students can respond.
As the Chief Academic Officer of the university, my office works in conjunction with PACE community to shape and implement PACE educational philosophy and policies. The Academic Integrity Code is part of our mission to make clear to all members of the PACE community that we value responsibility and ethical behavior. PACE has a reputation for preparing students for success in the real world, and that reputation is based on the understanding that PACE students are doing honest work. Academic integrity is the foundation of your PACE path and the backbone of everything we stand for as members of the PACE community. Make sure you know the code.